Hi guys, it's Liz here again, and I have some very special guests with me. These are the winners of our Ultimate Champions Cup. Yay guys, bring it on, let's see it. Ultimate Champions Cup for 2020, and yeah, they deserve it. Yes.
Yeah.
And it was been an amazing journey for you guys, and I just wanted to talk to you today about how that's run out and what you've achieved over the last 1 year. So this is pretty incredible. These guys have gone from basically a standing start to incredible results in just 1 year. And at the beginning of that year, let's start from there. So at the beginning of that year when you started with us, what was your experience online? So and where were you guys coming from?
Yeah, so when I came into the Champions, I've done the digital profits, but before meeting you guys, I didn't have any experience in earning money online, which is the big differentiator, I think. I had a little bit of experience. I fiddled around building WordPress sites, but I didn't have like much experience there. And I certainly hadn't done a lot of other things that I now do every day.
So yeah, not coming from a digital marketing or a technical style background.
Yeah, definitely. So
actually, what's your training? Because it's similar to us.
Yeah, so that's right. So I'm a scientist as well. So my training is in science. And I love technical things, but certainly didn't have any training in digital marketing or make money online, building websites to, as a business as well.
Yeah. And you're the same, aren't you, Sylvia?
Yes, I work as a project manager for a not-for-profit organization, and so that was my background. So no website building experience whatsoever.
So what was your goal, guys, coming into this? What did you want to achieve?
So I guess we were fairly open-minded coming into it about what we wanted to achieve, but certainly we wanted to eventually get to the stage of having replaced my income. So before I got onto the program, I had left my previous role at university, but the pressure was on to build up a stable income every day. Otherwise, I was going to have to go back to a PAYG job, which I didn't want to do. So our aim was to be able to replace my income, and it's a nice round number, so we're aiming for sort of $10,000 a month as a replacement income.
And I think that's a level that most people, once you get to that level, that feels pretty good. And that's a lot of people's sort of income. I'll get you to move your cup a little bit further so we can see your face. Oh, we still need it there. So that was the goal, and then so you started. So for Mark and Sylvia, to achieve that goal faster, you obviously went down the buying websites route quite quickly.
Yeah, that's right. So when we entered the Champions, we were very open-minded about what we wanted to do, and certainly were thinking that we would. We'd already bought a couple of websites after Digital Profits, and we thought, well, we'll grow those, and we may start a digital agency. Building websites for local businesses, and then as things progressed, we sort of pivoted and so that was good fun.
So that was one of those first sites you got. I mean, that's an awesome site, and that was one of the first calls we did, didn't we?
That's right.
About that site. And so, do you want to tell us the story of what happened?
So the first sites that we bought actually two within short succession of each other, and one of them was just in a science-related niche. So it was close enough that I felt like this is perfect for me. Yeah. And as part of the Champions program, we had our first call with you, Liz, to talk about what we could do to that site. And I guess when I bought the site, I thought, well, we could do some renovations to it and improve it. But during that call, you gave me lots of ideas. And one of them was to expand the site with more content and some ideas about how to look for that kind of content. And so we just went, right, yeah, let's do that. And it's quite a seasonal niche, that site, and so we knew we were coming up to Christmas and that we may get a big benefit from expanding the site at that point in time. So we did that, and things worked out really well.
Yes, and you'll see another video I think we did with you, Mark, at that time, because it was very exciting, because the site which you bought for $6,000 actually made $6,000 just in 1 month.
That's right. Yeah. So we bought it. We bought it in July. And then in December it made over 6,000. So it paid for itself within half a year.
Yeah, so. Beautiful. And it's all just gone further from there, hasn't it? So you've continued that content strategy for that website?
Yeah, that's right. So that site we really feel could be a lot bigger than what it is. And so we've really gone in hard with more content and really building it up and trying to make it a real authority sort of site. So that's one of the things we've really discovered in Champions is like, we thought we'd go down this path, we sort of see another angle we could take. So one of the boot camps, our eyes were really open to how big these sorts of sites can get.
Yeah.
And we went, wow, this could be huge if we, put a lot more content into it. And so around February this year, we went, okay, let's put a whole lot more content on that site. So, yeah.
And it's just gone from there.
Yeah, so we aim to put on about 100 new articles on that site. We got pretty close to that, and the traffic just keeps on climbing. And so we're really looking forward to a big Christmas with that site this year.
Very
as well.
exciting. And now you've actually expanded your portfolio from there now, haven't you? So
Yeah.
you guys are using both our portfolio strategy to build your own, and then also you've been buying a few more too.
That's right. So one of the really exciting things that I love about this area is that when you have an idea and you have some knowledge about how to monetize websites, then you can marry the two together and have a whole lot of fun while hopefully earning some income along the way. So I guess like a lot of champions, we have way too many ideas. And so we've built a number of sites, and we, probably more than we can work on at the moment, but we just know we can always come back to them at a later point. And there's a couple we're actively working on at the moment. And we've also bought some more sites. So we've bought 3 more sites after those initial 2, and we're also growing those, and we're sort of choosing what to work on according to, how we want to grow those sites. So it's completely up to us, I think.
Yeah, it's choose your own adventure.
Exactly, and that really stuck with me. We can do whatever we want with these sites. There's no rule book we have to follow, so it's really a lot of fun. Yeah.
And so did you find, actually, well, one of the things I think that you guys do very, very well is that due diligence process, and you got onto that very early. So was that something that really helped you pick these, because you have got a good eye for sites, so is that something that helped you a lot?
So I think, joining your community, that first off, it opened my eyes to the idea of websites being like a digital form of real estate in a way, and that just like sparked something in my head that has not left. And since then, part of the training in Champions has been really how to do due diligence thoroughly. And there's no way I could have done that without some support and some training. And it could have been a big mess without that, because there's a lot of potential pitfalls. But I think with the training that you guys have given us and going through those steps and being patient and looking for good opportunities, I think our success rate's been really high with the sites we've bought.
You have done very well, because now, what was the milestone you just reached quite recently?
We're almost surprised ourselves. We sort of did the figures and went, wow, we're actually making that 10,000 a month that we're aiming for. So another high five.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. I mean, really, when you think about it, to replace your income with an absolutely brand new skill that you learnt on the go within 12 months, or a little bit more, probably even digital profits for a little bit before that, but still, that is just a phenomenal achievement, and we're so proud of you guys. And the other thing that we're really grateful for is that you shared your journey with the champions in the digital investors community. Mark's been giving us updates and sharing really inspirational stories of what he's been doing and how what he's been doing has been giving results. So thank you so much for that too. It's fantastic. I think that's part of the community.
I mean, the community inspired us. We see everyone sharing their stories, and it just feels like such a safe place and such a supportive place to share that kind of thing with other people, and it's been a huge amount of fun and really rewarding. Yeah.
Fantastic. So where to now, guys? What's next?
It's all part of the Choose Your Own Adventure. Yeah. So when we saw that we have $10,000 a month coming in roughly, there was a big light bulb go off in my mind that, well, we could just sit back until the rest of the year.
Just do nothing.
Yeah, that's right. But it's so much, we actually really enjoy work on these sites. And so we're keen to grow them and have the flexibility that we have replacement income for Sylvia. If she wants to be a Sylvia still working a 9 to 5 job. And so if we can up our income to sort of maybe double what we currently have, then we can replace Sylvia's income if she wants to leave the workforce.
Fantastic.
And then at that level, I'd really like to have the ability to explore more, big ideas, bigger and big entrepreneurial sort of things.
Well, now you've got your team, you've got your writers, you've got your team on board. you know that you can do all those processes and it's just a matter of scale.
Yeah.
So one of the other exciting things too that we need to mention is that when you look at it, now that you've got that income coming in, we were working out the other day, okay, well, Mark in 12 months has created an asset portfolio worth probably 300,000 to 400,000, possibly 500,000 in 12 months' time. That again is an awesome achievement.
Yeah.
And looking at the growth of those websites that you've got, we believe that will double in the next year, even if you don't do a lot more to them over the coming year. So that's pretty
hope
exciting
so.
too. So yay. Well, absolute massive congratulations to you both. We're so excited for you and can't wait to see what the future holds for you. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
No,
Thanks.
thank you for your support throughout the journey.
Yeah, you and Matt have been great
Yeah.
guiding us along the journey, and we couldn't have done it without you.
Fantastic. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.